When we went into production, we actually we didn't know that the product was going to be a portrait piece about one of the characters in the village, and we kind of entered production with the idea that we were going to try to capture and explore the happiness of this village and really show the source of that. Given the broadness of that topic, it was really hard, and we began to find that the more we could focus in on a character or two, or a family, or something that was very personable and less broad, it was the more it felt relatable, the more real it felt. And actually, how that happened was we first began filming one of the families in the village, and they were kind enough to let us into their home and introduce us to their whole family. They allowed us all the access that we wanted to filming their daily activities, their routines, anything in their lives that we thought might be relevant to the film. They were up for allowing us to follow them around and film that. What actually ended up happening was the experience with the first family was so personal and so positive, and it was such a good example of the community and happiness that we had been trying to capture, that we decided to stick with them for our duration in Ghana, because it was so clear that for the outcome of the film, sticking with these characters and trying to establish a real connection to them in the film was going to be better for the overall product. That was a switch that we were happy to make mid-production, and you know, sometimes you have to adjust and make those changes, and definitely it was for the better of the piece.
Seeing the village for what it is, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was certainly important for us to kind of branch out of the family's home a little bit, because we wanted to really capture everything. And so there were days when we would have one person stay with the family, and we would send one out into the village to do some more community interviews and stuff like that. We still wanted coverage of everything because we needed that for the film. So, you know, this was all part of the workflow that we had developed and figured out, and a lot of it was just on the go. We just did what we thought would be best for the film in that moment, and it worked out really well having both of us to collaborate on what we would be doing each day, and you know, how we'd be taking on the tasks of the day. So it was definitely good that there was two of us, two cameras, and we could get the necessary coverage. Okay.